Hi there. My name's Riley Burks, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about my personal philosophy of education. First and foremost, I believe that all children are unique and they must have a stimulating educational environment in which they can grow. It is my goal to create this type of atmosphere where my students can meet their full potential. I will provide my students with a safe environment where they will be invited to share their ideas and take risks. It's also my belief that in order for students to be successful in the classroom, they need an educator that acts as a guide. They must have access to hands-on activities. They should be involved in making choices and be allowed to let their curiosity direct their learning, and technology must be incorporated into the classroom as well. I believe every classroom has its own unique community, and my role as a teacher will be to assist each of my students in developing their own potential and learning styles. I plan to present a curriculum that will incorporate each different learning style as well as make the content relevant to the students' lives. I will incorporate those hands-on activities, cooperative learning, projects, themes, and individual work that will engage and activate the students' learning. One particular activity that I have come to love during my student teaching is the number of the day and problem of the day activity. This activity allows my students to use many strategies as they can to reach their final answer, and then each student is given the opportunity to share their strategies with the class. This activity gives the students some extra practice in the numbers and operation area, and it also allows me as an educator to identify the parts of this area that the kids are having the most trouble in. And it allows me to create skills groups so that I can work with these students to use different strategies to help break down these problem areas and make them easier for them to understand. When it comes to technology, I believe that the needs for technology are growing in the educational classroom, and it is a vital tool. It's engaging for all students and encourages individual learning because, like I stated before, all students learn differently. Technology can be useful for different research projects and papers, and it can also be helpful for those students that are in the lower grade levels or that are lower level readers because there's many resources that can help read things to them. I also have many strategies in mind to use in my classroom that will help with implementing Christian worldviews of compassion, promoting human flourishing, and behaving legally and ethically. I plan to have morning meetings with my students to help promote kindness and help my students feel comfortable enough to talk to their peers. One particular activity I plan to introduce to my students is called the talking stick activity. This activity will allow me to establish the known expectation to have our eyes on the speaker and be actively listening to them. The talking stick can be passed around to each student, and they will be given the opportunity to speak if they choose. This activity is wonderful because it allows each student to speak about their day and how they're feeling, and the teacher can also ask a few prompt questions as well to encourage each student to comfortably answer. In addition to this activity, I plan to use other types of check-in activities with my students multiple times a week, which will help develop that positive relationship with them and show them that I am here and I care about how they're feeling and what is going on in their lives. Another important strategy that I feel all educators should use is to always give positive feedback to every student. All students need positivity in order to succeed. To conclude, I would just like to say once again that I truly believe all students learn differently and have different needs, and as an educator, I plan to do whatever it takes to see each of my students grow while I am their teacher. Thank you.